around the globe. Today is Thursday, the 13th of April 2023. And I came today to speak particularly and directly to the people of Ambazonia. And so I'll be speaking in a language that they can very much understand. I don't salute we country people them. I don't come today so move with Tory. Go be a Tory for house. And now the reason that way I go to talk everything for country talk. I don't hear plenty people that they talk different talk them. But before I want to go ahead, I want to talk say federal draft it will come after tomorrow when Atlantic zone it go host them. But that draft now for government, from Amazonian government, it not be for a particular country. So all country them, 13 country they will get them, they be involved for this particular draft where they come up after tomorrow. And it go be now for Atlantic. Remember say Atlantic zone now for place where we capital a day. And for the way we headquarter a day. Where this chief man be talk say all man know say Boyabi be the capital of West Cameroon. Boyabi be the capital of Southern Cameroons. Yes, and with the convention say they don't try for integrate way, for assimilate way, no worker. So all this they come for proof and for show say we the Ambazonian people will get a right to our country. And because we get right to our country, that's the reason why I dey call all man for get ready and for come in for this federal draft, come bring your own contribution so that we go join them together, fight these two people them, make they come up for our country. Because all signs they don't show, say they so, we not be being a one people. All signs they don't show, say we not be one people. Say we'll be different people with different country talk them. Now you way I'd want for tell we the Ambazonian people say time don't reach. Make mine no remain for back. I mean man no hide for corner. When I come for inside so that we don't understand which way to go on. We'll be able for take back we country. We don't get example for plenty other country them where they fight, get their own country where they inside now. So make we not shoot down for back, full with hand, talk say with the prayer, talk say with the wait for Papa God, we take action. Because even proper Papa God a book talk say any faith where no get action, it don't die before it start. And I know one say we will believe for inside Papa God, and we believe say this fight now Papa God ordain am, will make Papa God foolish. Make we jump for inside, bring your contribution, where it go be na the action, where you go push Papa God in hand for do what way he get for do. Today, as I dey always come talk, I want bring some picture them for we. I will start for show someone them yesterday. I know we get all the people they are named them, but I don't talk for my counselor today. He tell me say make I leave that one. And then I get some other one where I go show today. When I show that picture, I go talk small for what way to go on. Remember, I don't tell when I say when we come for talk for inside here, we know the talk for coach people. We know the talk for lie for people them or blindfold them. We know the talk propaganda. We talk true thing where any man will get ear and he get eye, he don't see where it dey happen for we country. And plenty people then they where they not like for hear true. Yeah, they not like for hear true. Because time where these people they become chief with country, they enter for there with their lies, they sell them. Plenty people then buy the lies, plenty, no be small, plenty people then buy the lies and they run with the lies. And even for our middle today, people the day where they know one will talk this one. They say stop that your history. What did that your history they bring them for we? Tell we about the war. When tricks where they the one for play for hear something, then go give them for that their country people them, and then they turn around, became massacre way as they massacre way. Well, any man get his own contribution where it bring them. My own now for bring this story where I they bring them so. If your own there another one, please chance day for you. Come for insight, come talk the one way na your own. And then we join them together. I will not say as America be fight, get your country, as other people they be fight, get their country, where plenty of we don't run go there. Some they don't begin go, they die for road. Some they don't go, they go rich. As we know, say these people they be fight, but we know fall with hand, talk some other kind talk where we they talk. Now these people they want to bring them, like at the talk, I know they bring them, but can't disgrace them. I they bring them for show Ambazonians. Say some people then they were they don't wake up, they get a real heart and a real mind for follow go for boya. But something happened for road where they don't be fit go for boya and they make them a bit difficult. Now we will get this musical pause and I will come back with the list of the people there.
And you know my name. I give you glory. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. Abba Father, you know me, you know my name. You know my name more than the air. Hey. You know me, you know my name. I can see your hand in my life. Lord, I see your love upon me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the see. Every time I turn around.
Thank you very much. Papa God there for we sight. And anybody where you know ye, when you turn around, you go see ye. But when you don't know ye, I shall for you. Thank you, brother, for that wonderful piece. Yes, Papa got to know with name. And any man we don't enter for this we fight, where we there inside, a name don't be written. Now your name be written, say you don't start the journey. It remain for be confirmed, say you don't end the journey. Like I be the talk yesterday, I be bring this picture. May I just show them again for we. I will show you this. Wait, oh, okay. I will show you this great gentleman them, and they will gather for here for talk about going to Ambazonia. But a number of them, this man with turn up with coat so. If I get description where I give for you. Sometime the day where I will just come for this we fight. I talk for this man. I discover say, you know one go boy. He get bahat. Just for you talk. Mr. President, that time, you know if you remember what you have to tell you about this man. Because it be shock me. Say people didn't live a house, they did fight for make sure say me they spoil the house. Because some of them, as we don't talk, they discover say they will use the blood of Ambazonians them make business. They pretend stand for here. We'll quote them for skin like people the way they be sincere. But now grave with rotten bones where they don't paint them very fine. I know we'll go ahead for talk about it. My counselor say make I leave them. But one for applaud, this man where they show my stick for his skin so. And this one too. One for applaud. And then so other one the way he don't tell me today. This one I would let brother where he be to do wonderful thing them for we. Yes, I want to talk about good people today. And then we get with brother, I think Monono. Now in this for here. If I know where I make mistake. Of course, you know the first two I've mentioned and yesterday I know them very well. Then I'll be mentioned the unity of evil, where they be shit on for here. Look very calm and quiet, and they look like gentle men. But today, I feel authoritatively say they are gentle wolves. Yes, where they come in for come destroy. And they again, as a historian, as a child of God, I don't tell when I say when I point at this thing them, it don't mean that they coach them. But at the call on Ambazonians, they may pity this kind of people them because they look like say they be genuine, but there is a force where they control them, where they don't fit do way to way it be good. And we know say this force, there no other person than Satan. And their society, the way they join them, their fraternal society them, their secret society them, then with their Satan in lotion, liquid, Satan in a bottle. That's alcohol where they overflame them too. They talk rubbish, especially this one, where wear white so. When you don't take more devil in solution, in language they change. It talk anyhow. It talk anywhere. Yeah, this one way wear white so. We don't take the devil in solution. He really becomes the devil in the physical for we Ambazonians. And what you will get for do, I don't talk, I don't want to talk about this kind of people them. Today I talk about these very good people them. And I want to tell them, say, congratulations. I don't hear people that they laugh. They say this fight, this one I don't enter for day. Now spirit. And if it don't happen for plenty people them a long time ago. I agree. You know what way it happen? The difference where they show today. Now say we own Papa God. He don't enter for the show. And that is why every be surprised for the way things they don't evolve from 2016, just about 7 years till today. Things they don't work and in such a different way that people they surprise. Now because God is there inside the business, And I don't care your thoughts and what way they do. I want for talk say Papa God dey for inside this business. And it dey as it dey inside the business, it go worker. May I tell the doubting Thomases, may they just hold their fire. If Christ tarries to come, as we, the believers, with the weighty, some of una go see how Ambazonia it go be a reality. Because no be man the fight. Who be ever talk say La Republic go feel the pinch and the pain as the government of Trump it be sack them from AGOA. Yes, that AGOA now some support way American government be give for all African countries the way they be members. But because of the human rights violation and the irrespect of national and international treaties, Trump will remove La République du Cameroon for benefit from this AGOA. And today they don't send people, they will come back Biden. Say make Biden administration, it put them back for inside the AGOA. Meanwhile, Biden, they come in, he add another support for the oppressed people, TPS, temporal protective status, for people the way they be persecuted in their land, especially the Ambazonians from La République du Cameroon. Yes, where La République don't go invade their land. And we don't see a lot of moves them where they did try to move desperately because their grandmaster, France, they don't be tired for give them money. They don't mortgage not only the land, they mortgage even plus the people where they live for inside the land. And now, for sell land, it be different. But for sell land and sell the people them, where they live for the land, now another level, we don't change. And for that kind of level where La Republic don't go, where you don't sell all places, sell all where they never dig them, sell mineral where they under the soil, sell tree the way they still grow, then sell the people, possibly plus one they never yet born. So you sell all people, all thing them. And because of that now, you know if you even get the money for continue for run the affairs. Now, which I don't thief $100 million for saying the greatest of thieves for La Republic du Cameroon, where they call and say Atanganji, for go for Turkey under the pretext say they support them. But we know what way they go for do for day. We will leave that one aside. Yeah, I don't give the 100 million for support them. But now Amazon is in that where they don't get 10,000. Because if they get 10,000, they will live in houses. Now they go around. You see how Satan they really fool people the way they make on their head they be like some warm way there for sheep go their head. You don't burn people their houses, drive them out. Then now you'd be the very person where they call them say me they come off for bush. Me they come off for bush go for outside. Where they still burn their houses. So Ambazonians, as when they don't put their hand for the plow, according to how the Bible they talk, would I give for turn up till the end. Just today so I've been reading some place for Bible where the prophet he will receive order from God. Say any man where no go live according to way God want him, they kill him. Because if they not kill that man, it go spread that dirty, then take the hearts of the people out of the way. But today will be holier than all the people the way they don't live. And so we will fold our hands. When people they tell me, say, when I not go stop that thing, when I not go stop that thing, and the check says sometimes they be mental or their head don't know correct. Now we be start them. People the way they know they for that thing, where they come and sit down on that thing. Whenever he say they don't go enter their houses, take them out, can't kill them. Now we send them. That motorcycle man way the German yesterday. Why they don't mistake jam somebody will come up for Bafusam or from Bunda? They know what way did they do. Their house is the way they born them. You know, yesterday they don't born Bunda money house where they all day all over Ambazonia. You know, yesterday they born their house. I don't tell Ambazonians, say this one not be a particular war against a particular people. Now a particular war against every Ambazonian. Once you come out from Ambazonia, you don't care whether you come out from Midland Zone, Savannah Zone, Atlantic Zone. Once they discover, say, you come out for any of these places, you are a prime target, whether you believe it or not. But we will continue for talk. Say our land, it be different from the land of La Republic of Cameroon. And then some of these people, they don't come join hands with La Republic of Cameroon. They will say, why are you always talking? What has that history got to do? Talk about the war. Now the war is, what do you want me to talk about it? You will know how to talk about war. I don't beg when I say any man will know how to talk about the war. When you hear me, I did for here. Come inside. Now phone number that you call will take you and allow you to talk about the war. But when you know if you talk about the war and your own business now only for criticize. A man like me, I go strongly suspect say you be from La Republic. Because anybody when no one will tell with story how a day, that person, go and find out. After this musical pause, I'll come up with the next picture for show we wait away it go on. More listen. Yes, some people in their way, they never ever remember the goodness of anybody. They don't remember the goodness of the Lord. They don't remember the goodness of their land. They don't remember the goodness of anything but their own goodness. And that their goodness, of course, not selfish goodness. Because when you be only for myself, and you being at that person way, if now me, I don't do am, make it spoil, then you are not for the good of this fight what would they inside. I dey bring up some picture for here now, and I'll give a talk a little bit that these people them, if you go back for trace their history, you will see that they will start very firm, and they will bend say we must go for Boya. Then along the side, either a spirit, it come in, take them over, where I go strongly recommend, say now a spirit, and that spirit not be a good spirit for the people of Amazonia, now an evil spirit. And with this evil spirit, they still pretend for talk Amazonia, and they don't carry so many people away. Again, I know to bring them up for disgrace them. I the one for bring them up, make Ambazonians them, make they pray for this kind of people them. Yes, they say, here the title of their group where they join, turn up for them. Make I send a move and see. Now in that, make all man look and fine. See what way they talk. Now in that, when I don't say unity of purpose is possible And when you read and so, you check say they talk true from their hearts. Ambazonians. When I read them again, it talks about it. Unity of purpose is possible. Ambazonians together. Meanwhile, each one of them, he get a project for a heart. We no be for Ambazonia. We be for collect small money, go drink alcohol, drunk, talk rubbish. When I know them, no, this one, when I know this one, it always carry the effigies of Ambazonia, like say he be an Ambazonian. But he know the game where they play. Yes. He don't play the game so he no waka. He can pretend, talk say he don't resign. He don't drop. I don't know who's away there now. This is a famous drunkard. And it always be the chief crowner. Anytime where anything come out, he will come crown chief. I be the way to say, as the last person where he go join for a group, say don't make he president for a group. As he don't say he be comrade, he be anchor man. I think he go come up with another president. Well, I probably don't send it for confuse the Ambazonians, like it be the case outside there. You know, well, I'll probably see say they go defeat them for election. He go back created and he create so many political party them, so that they make confusion. A country of how many million? They get 350 political parties. Chai! And people then they agree that kind of rubbish. And some of us will be brought up in an educated, common sense environment. We join them. You see, when I know this one, no, this one where I hear say, this one a commenter, the first one where I talk to a commenter. Then this one, now the famous, I know na a party to Ayabacho, the killer. Yes, this is Akurumba, where they talk rubbish every day. I hear say because he will be a contractor for Are Mengot. And now when he talk about Ambazonia, he try for deceive the Ambazonians. May they go for federation where we don't ever work. Because when he be there, he be no have a thief. And in this, he don't come out. This one, 30-something years in the fight. When I know he, Akwanga, 30-something years in the fight, he can make a ceasefire. Then they still make noise. I don't know whether I don't cancel the ceasefire. Where the United Nations, if we call for ceasefire, La Republic deny when at them start the war. Then this one way say they fight them. It can begin praise La Republic. So they get a very good communication with Bankwi, the kidnapper and the killer of Ambazonians. Is even being suspected, say he be there involved with the make I not talk because that one I don't know. But when I know which way it happen, this Bamleke man, where if you look for AAC 1 and 2, it will be prominent there, write memorandum, send them. But at the end of the day, now they don't kill a number of Ambazonians, strong Ambazonians. This Ellie Smith, yes, now they don't kill Ambazonians very well. I don't know how much will they give you. I don't know how much. But a few days ago, I hear an audio where Imekam, this other thief boy where he did with Ayabacho, where he talks about Capo Daniel, he can't talk say he don't resign. And then immediately after that, now they announce what will happen on Palm Sunday, or whether Easter Sunday, for Boy and for Massa. This one, Ellie Smith, Couple Daniel talk say if it discuss about giving Ambazonia out to La Republic for 1.5 billion. I don't know how much we don't give this gentleman. Wait, also like me for here. I don't know how much you don't give here. Ellie Smith, if you not talk true now, with the number of Ambazonians where their blood they cry on the ground as a result of your crony craftiness, you go pay. Yes, you go pay. This disunity where you talk for here, and now you see all of them where they don't gather here, all of them. They're against the interim government. Because they get each one get a group. This Bakoro, I think that he and his wife, I don't know whether his wife they even support him for the rubbish. We don't send Ayaba for go right for a village. They harass the people then. They collect money. Maybe that's what he's living off from. And then they can't talk rubbish for here. Ambassador, when I watch out, I don't tell una. Say some meeting day where they don't plan them for Minnesota for this month of April. When I watch out. Now another failed coup and another failed plot for sell Ambazonia to the Republic of Cameroon. I don't hear somebody tell me say, well, why don't we just wait and see the outcome? Excuse me, when you wait and the outcome don't cross line where there is no reverse, what will you do? And what will you say? That is why we know the wait. When will be the sing stories here about Ayaba, we will not be agree. Now where their own people, then for inside, then the own became come out, they talk. Especially Asom, where they call and say Reverend. We come out talk about the anchor man. We come and make him he president. And you know she don't follow he. If you hear what the way Asom talk, you go no understand say this we fight. Now the one way true. Papa God don't put hand for day. And only the few faithful they go turn up, make them at the end. When I know Mr. Tabenyang, na in this, any man we don't know you, na in this. Where it caused a scandal for MTT. Where he say he be answerable to the jail former president. And now it down to the tune of La Republic of Cameroon. Whatever they tell you, they agree. Now in this one here, they nobody ever agree. But today they don't come in agreement. Of course, this one would call and say Zingraft. Where Yana Gobala, they be hot for this thing. And as the Republic take them, they give some opium. Say me come out, do everything for bring down the interim government. He come from America with a portfolio and you take glasses for bring down the interim government. We tell you say no, it no go work like that. Now, make I ask you a question. When me I go answer. Are these people bad people? No. They don't sell themselves to evil. Because nobody know the way it will come for plan evil against his own people. Some of them they here will doubt their nationality. Yes, with the doubt which way they come out. But some of them they will specifically know which place where they come out and their LGS. We know them. But some of them, with the doubt which way they really be. Especially this one way he torso, we tall past all of them. This man. Say he don't use his intellectual sense where God give him for protect Ambazonians, but he killed them the most. Tell them they come off a bush where they don't burn their houses. You don't give house for them. That's why Nambere it is still rant for Nigeria concerning the criminality where this man come involved for inside. That is why that other scammer, they say be Nkungo, whatever, where he stand in the name of pastor, in the name of man of God. See, this man of God, them, hey, we will see something. It deceived a number of people. They jump come out. Say, man of God don't talk, man of God don't talk. And today, who's that in there? With the man of God. We said the man of God himself, Ide. See, I don't tell Ambazonians, say, make you not be deceived. Yes, make man not deceive you. Because evil communication, it will corrupt good manners. I don't know how many people and how many places where this so-called man of God, he be visit for Nigeria. Then he come out with way he come out. I say evil. Well, we know say Satan day, and because Satan day, we know say God day. And that's why for the past 60 years, many people, they don't try. Some they don't try for fight this fight as lone rangers on their own. Some they don't try for fight this fight as groups. And you know worker. I know go worker. Because from way to way our forefathers they be start for do, immediately they be discover say we don't be for inside danger. They try for sell we. What did they be do? They be jump commode. They turn up like one man in a government. Though they be still try for play nasty games them. But I believe say if we, the Ambazonians, will be stand up like one government, as we don't talk say we restore the government of Dr. E.M.N. Indele, Dr. Jongo Foncha, and the government of Dr. Gomjua, if we all stand like a look at these gentlemen. They are not evil. They are not bad. That's why I still call on Ambazonians for pray for these people. Because the spirit where it day on top of them, now the spirit of Judas Iscariot. And the thing they unfold for we hide and so. Now, Mr. Dr. Fontem that. He don't come and say they want to stand up for this fight. I don't know which way they don't give you. He can't enter. Turn for fight the interim government. I don't know whether I don't get job for America when I still at Republic, they sponsor you. And this one them. The money where they don't give them. It's just that they enjoy the money. Even though they don't sign for fight the interim government of the Republic of Ambazonia. Make any of them. Maybe they fit enter La Republic of Cameroon. They spare them because they get their games them. But maybe they try go. We'll see. That's why I said, looking at them, you will see some, they look like innocency for their eyes. But if you look closely for this tallest one, this one, if you look closely, you'll see say, Ibelena Dahomey. You know what they call it, Dahomey? If you don't know the meaning of Dahomey, call me, I will tell you. This one, when you look at eye them, it will tell you say, it is so, it be the assistant serpent, will be deceive Eve for inside garden. But guess what? With all of them at the Tanamso for line, no one of them, because of the blood of Ambazonians, no one of them no go enjoy what we don't get them. And as a seer, as a child of God, my prayer and I say, make this their balok, make it not go for their children. Because the Bible where I read it talk say, time don't reach, where the children, they no go bear the iniquities of their fathers. And the fathers, they no go bear the iniquity of their children, vice versa. So I did just pray say, when they are picking and grow up, may they turn over to the Lord. Because now only the hand of the Lord, it go fit deliver their picking them. Because the blood money, wait there for their hands now, where they still get opportunity. Even if you talk say like probably not give you know nothing, tell me which way to contribute. You go sign say we'll go back for one la republic. Are you sincere? You go sign say we'll go back for decentralization or special status. Are you true? You remember what you were, you be talk for the first time, say we'll not be being at the same country. How soon you don't forget them? That is what I'm asking these our gentlemen. Look at them very well. And they ask them from 2016, 2017, 2018, before La Republic, it actually come with infiltration. Because if you ask Tabenyang, where to where a boss, it be called a private meeting where no other person for cabinet no be know for Naira Hotel. Maybe Tabenyang no. And since it be been the Judas, where they keep the money, as they take them go so, it's a hooray. It take money where people then contribute them for save the lives of Ambazonians from the hands of La Republic. He go join them. Take the money, pocket them. Talk, they say all kinds of things upon an innocent man. Wait till tomorrow. Enough proof say Dr. Sakobi take the money chopper. Not in this. Not them. Yes, look at. Not in this. That's still the group this. Ask them, you look them, they look so innocent. And that's why the talk say, we will pray for this class and this group of people. Because the danger will go fall upon them. And just the president, they don't commit suicide. I talk as a seer, I talk as a historian, I talk like a child of God. If I be in a secret society like them, I don't curse all of them. But my curse is no do no nothing. Because I'll not be their God. So I just talk in the heart of God. Where you know want make any man perish, but make them come to repentance and then cross over. Make God you go get mercy. Yes, Papa God will get mercy. Even though they don't kill and destroy a number of Ambazonians. Some of these people, as you see them here, yes, some of them, where did they here? They don't kill. But when they kill, we blame La Republic. We blame Tanganji boys. We blame Ayaba boys. When are these people, some of them, where did they here? Why? Because with the way Ambazonians, they don't give them for their hands. May they use them for deliver our people, for set our people free. They don't take them, swallow them. She don't on top, begin talk lies, point fingers here. And thank God, say God, it be God. He vindicate his servant, and he vindicate this interim government. So no matter which way it go on, and the games the way these people they don't play, it no go fit waka, because God is still there on the throne. And why no go waka? It no go waka because yes, I say it no go waka because this interim government, it don't hand over this fight where we fight so in the hands of the invisible God, where it go by the truth. Look at this handsome, yeah, this very handsome gentleman with a coat, where he stand like a real gentleman. This is Mbarku. Yeah, this is Mbarku Sebastian. Where the first day, like the associate of the acting president at that time. I be tell when I say when I be call this man, when I just come in for this revolution, the way we talk, I be no say snake then they inside here. But then now we are to hear the whole story of this particular gentleman. I don't know him, but if I see him, I will tell him straight. How he be start? they wanted to go to Boya. And all of us were ready to go to Boya. But along the road, we see illusion. Which country La Republic never promised Dr. Sako? Which country they never promise you? I know be his advocate. I'm the advocate of the truth. And any man wait stand for truth, I go be that person advocate. I don't tell when I for here. Me and Bo Herbert, we dey talk on the talk. Very clear, very closely. But I tell when I say this man, I don't know whether I don't drink from the cup where most of these people don't drink for inside, or wait to make them it be very inconsistent. Because if we put me down, then humble ourselves. I'm telling you, we know for the talk this story, we talk for here. But every one of them, I mean, most of the way they here, they don't have what to offer, but they don't want the people they get something for offer. That is the wickedness. And then they will turn around, blame white man. I talk say most of these people them for here, they don't get what to offer, but they don't want the person where a gateway to way if it offer the thing. And so they come in for say, if not me, make it spoil. And that's where we are. I go continue for repeat. When you see us, when I say us, some of us, we will be Ambazonians. We will follow the ancestor of the people of Israel, where they call us say Abraham, where my president to follow that ancestor too. That is why he makes the difference. And most of his cabinet members, they make the difference. But this one, the way they become in see how it worship the ancestor from a different land, the accuse say Bible gambe man. Bible don't fool plenty people them. And blah, 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 blah. But today, they don't want to discover which way it make them be different. Now, because of that particular Bible way to follow, a bit of music.
Every time I turn around, now you are the view. I dey hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the below.
Now listen, when you get an ancestor, where anytime you turn around, now that ancestor you see, especially ancestor where he get that authority, that even though he be dead, it is still work. If you get that kind of ancestor, I tell you, you can make the difference. Every time I turn around, now you are the sea.
Every time I turn around, now you are the below. Abba Father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yelele, 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 yelele. Yeah, yeah.
Reverend Komando, good evening.
Good evening in Ambazonia.
Yeah, I'm at the call from for home front.
Okay.
Yeah, I the one contribute for a program. I beg when you bring some program up, not talk say enough time for call these people. You get for educate we for home front for know the people, for know their name, because if you know what you wear, it don't make this struggle. It's slow now because of the coup plotter. I find some, and the confusion that is to go on for home from here, where some people they don't know who is who. So when he brings somebody, call a name, make you educate people for down here. Because you hear for granted some people that they think say na ayabacho they walk. They hear this one, call their names. So we for home from with the look and with the know. Now I beg I want contribute for some thing where you let our late papa Dr. Endele be right and where you be read on that day.
Yes.
With the advice him no go. Papa, I'm not we understand. So Southern Cameroon, not one political party. He be there for Southern Cameroon, we want join this way, join this way.
Right.
When we people we walk out of the Eastern House, 1953, they become for prepare for self-government. But when it becomes say they get for join, they be compare. We don't stay with Nigeria. We know, and because of bad way we people they walk out of the house. Another bad thing, we papa will be the first premier. I go to Nigeria, they stone ye. We stone me. I see I'm like small picking for Victoria. But and then he come and show with the stones from the beginning of Southern Cameroon right to the end of Southern Cameroon. So I don't know how if things sophisticated with you. That time you go, woman they go market, you price something, they just cut and sell them. So we papa they will compare between two bad things that they look say this one better, not because say Foncha be like no. And another point where they talk say, I did hear when I social talk France, did this when I leave the main person, we be evil. We say why when I know they talk about Britain? Why when I know to call Britain? Now Britain give we for when I be here, the God say we will be a gift from the Queen. How when I call only France? You feel get lucky, go and be?
No.
Britain is said we. I remember somebody become for this your very program. They talk what way Britain do with £1,000 when I start Cameroon money. Then when I the KP when a #1 country for human rights violation for the world. When I the KP it only call France do what? Now Britain said we will get for the call Britain say the killing in Amazonia now Britain. Why when I the leave France? The France they go talk. He said now Queen give we certain petit cadeau de la reine. We give from the Queen. How do we? Someone to get lucky, go and be a bet. Make una the call Britain in name now. If we did today, where would they show? Now Britain the kill we. How una the leave it for back? Who can't think he don't do? Who can't think France? France don't do anything. If they do something, say you do am so you will deny. And at the back another point, I will make a like small correction with me I know. If he Ahijo it be change draft, not because na complicity for Pamona, it be been a power where Britain we don't give. If you Britain not be give that power, you don't forget no power for change anybody. Now Britain be give certificate of independence for Ahijo instead of one child. And I beg say we prepare them. They be they avoid the killing way before start that time.
Yeah.
Not be said they be commit we. Now the killing we be start. Now be say man the party try every one time. It not bad. If want to make it happen. But this other people will look say we not dey. I beg no one of them. Muna be say he be there on the as federal minister of transport. For this thing now 4 people where I hear you be there, the main 4 people. You be get Endeli, you be get Pafoncha, you get Pamuna. The rest they be there now the main people is. And I hear you not be get for a point Endeli because we don't know. And he said, you have to be a hot-headed somebody. Because Pamuna be federal minister of transport for Yaoundé Nadi. And I hear you use na power with Queen Guy. Not because Muna go she don't say no. I beg Muna the invite with Papa that spirit for come. No, not one of them. They never do anything. When I remember saying that them start this fight 95 before they die. Me, I be fortunate, so I be there where we receive them. They not be mixed words. Powerful shall be say I not sign anything. But I say, if you get a walking stick, you do put them for cross water, you put I go deep. You move you put I go deep, you go cross. Then that's when they use their money, when I did.
Yeah.
Powerful shall be paid out of a pocket. Panjoli to be out of pocket, Pamuna, he pay out of a pocket.
Wow.
So I beg Mogna to bring that spirit. For we more not became talks. They say these people they be intellectual because they not commit Southern Cameroonian. They only avoid bloodshed. They not be one say if they take up their head, that bloodshed for start today. That one will begin. This killing today for start simple.
Yeah.
So I beg when I'm not gonna bring that spirit because they start this fight. Before they go, they bring United Nations back. Here show we all we sham. And they say if we they die, we go succeed. Wow. So I beg to through this use this interim government say make we papa we God don't choose them for we make it no leave no stone unturned
right.
For free the Ambazonia.
Right.
May no here I beg may we understand say unification be now government KNDP government where we go for unification not group.
Yeah.
So if the government now in this way they not the drug government, now the KNDP government. So two things a day. Either you join the government because independent don't be given. They give independent for country, not and they talk say they for home front. May we brother them understand. The question say unite how? When Funcha be defeated, they be one go Fumban, fake Fumban, when nothing will be happen. Funcha and follow the government, no be group. So what me I talk say my brother them from home from where they hear say now go if you not like Sako, like you not the fight now for Sako, now for free yourself. Now for free we serve. I beg. Make we know the make you know the even can't talk say group. Who's are the leader where they talk? That who kind of leader? So no leader, there is a government because Southern Cameroon we go for unification as a government, as a nation. And now the nation this. In the United Nations not independent for groups. Either you support this government, you stay in let another bet money one nobody come down and say unite with who? They unite with who? A group? With a group? I beg. Mokuna no. We papa them. Me 95 I follow interview where Robin White he give Pafoncha. He say book audience for 36 months. So make it talk for this thing not the waka. 36 months, that is 3 years. This one is so seweti. All thing whether they talk any Ambajonia where they turn for they say that they want make peace. It no feel waka because not now today is that.
Yeah.
They get one agenda from the day where we enter unification now for abolish we culture. Make we be a French colony. Now that one day, Pobia don't talk for France. Why Southern Cameroonians they be wicked? Eh? They don't feel understand why people don't feel bleach be parliamentarian for their own nation or senator for their own nation. So I beg say if you come out with a program, educate the people, all the people, these people where you hide that them the cause confusion, killing. And I beg say make we papa make ground, make it hot. These people, this Ambazonian, this one where they call them council also, so make them not get the room. Maybe this boy they take train, boy they take them asham because not them they invite people for can they kill me. I beg my Komando so that time.
Thank you. No. You are on point. Thank you very much, Pa. Well,
yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of Ambazonia, we don't hear this our caller from home front, and I want for talk say it not just be a caller. This is an elderly person from the history way it is throw and we for here. It is show say the man we don't see this, and he quote with things them, and he talk the reason why our forefathers, they never want to start this thing. Because at that time, Makiza be the go on and they will try to finish up with that process. Women of the non wrong come out camp we side. So if we just give some little chance, France will enter for day because Queen we don't give Ahijo the authority for do anything where they want to do with we from where to where it talk for here. So Britain now the real people, the cardinal people, the way they cause this confusion where would the day for day. And they don't tell we say if any man don't die for home front, now Britain don't kill him. And I agree to that. Another point where he talk where I buy him very strongly is say more call the names of these people them. They the unity for waiting. We don't get a government where don't be restored. Now KNDP where be the work at that time, where we go for Fumban, and where be the waka waka. But these people them, Kometa, Amba Akuro, Akwanga, Eli Smith, Tabinyang, and Fontem. Now them this for here. I be sure say all of them, they are young men compared to this power we don't talk for we. I make them listen sense. This their group they don't form them today. And they go on, they don't want to be inside a government. They go around groups. When are the thing where like probably want them? When are the thing where France want them? When are the game where Britain, it no say if they get down for inside government, they cannot face them. So they now make these people where they be like the parliamentarian them, the mayor them, and the senator them, where they come off Ambazonia, go enter for give relevance for the Republic of Cameroon, for the Kikiwi people. So these diasporans, where they make noise, they be of the same category. When they talk to me, they unite for purpose here, it's a lie. I don't tell you now, lie. So when you hear anything from any of this person, they did all over social media. But this interim government, as I don't talk, it be out for make sure that make it tell the Amazonian people, especially those of you at home front, please don't listen to these people. They don't get nothing for offer. In those days, Foncha is denied for signed document. Mona is denied for signed document. Joa is denied for signed document. Endele is denied for signed document. If any of them be signed that document, we don't be condemned. So this power call from home front, thank you very much, my respect. I know say you listen for me. Yes, we call for home front. You don't tell we say, if this were 4 people then, they be shine any book for La Republique, for sell we know for the talk with they talk today. So we will stop for castigate them. They be carry out what they call and say protection for protect most of una when we for here. When they take picture, the boast say when they are alive. If you don't kill una papa, that means when they don't be born. But they don't born una, when they don't can enter here and see the fight, for follow the train of the fight, where don't be for una days, when I don't still go back for repeat way to way, with papa they be very careful. So but when I stand for here, I don't already plead, say when I be innocent. But make it be true, say my pleading, say when I be innocent, not true. A person like, and they, all of them, hear the rubbish where they talk. They still mention Ambazonia. All of them. They still call Ambazonia. Some of them get Ambazonia small flag for their clothes. Some of them get some things about Ambazonia. But they want to sign a contract with the Republic of Cameroon. And when we talk so, some people they will come talk, say, the IG no one for join like the Kondenge group where Yerima they present, then the killer and the kidnapper, we will know. Say it work directly with the Republic Ayabacho. Where time where Ayukta be there for outside here. Here and Ayabacho, they never ever agree. But today they jointly sign documents. That means say who don't repent for join who. And then when they talk of unity of purpose, now for unite for which purpose? For take we go for the Republic of Cameroon. This Ba Akuro way they sing the praises of La Republic of Cameroon. I don't already tell now. Say number of times Akwanga don't meet up with Emil Bankwi for Ghana. As for Ellis Smith, we don't need to go very far. We know his story. Na success that he cry. Na number that he cry. When at this Ellis Smith, he can't take them out for go sell them. But because they get their small conscience, they go enter for this, say, no, this is selfishness. We be come out for fight for with people. And then some of these people, the way they for here, like this Tabenyang, all money where they contribute and give them for here, he pocket them. He no release and time where they want them. Then you go create conspiracy theories. Then bring a small brother, Eric Tato, he sing song today. I don't know what's away that one day now. Then at the end of the day, La Republic still use some of us. When this man, this one where the point finger for Iso, they call and say na Fontem Niba. He come out for prison. La Republic decide say, go for America, go destabilize them. Make a Bobala remain for here. Mo will give him name, say, be human rights lawyer. When you talk anything about Ambazonia. Na a woman, John Echo, where they call and say Moja Moja. It don't take some woman, beat them. They go prison and for how many months? They can't move here, no compensation. Human rights lawyer, not talk no nothing. Now Moja Moja died, they work out with gun. They threaten people them, kill students, label them say na Amba, where La Republic in connive with the Tanganji, and the Ayabacho. Ayabacho now again a few bees. Where did they work with you? Because don't kill all the real ambassadors the way they be there inside that group where their purpose maybe say they want to go for Boya. It's silently kill them. Like the thing will happen on the Resurrection Sunday, where the real Efang and then another couple where they for Bui, where they don't gather the people the way they begin for go gamble and probably they kill them. After they don't make the arrangement, Efang go, he still escape. You know how many fights Efang don't escape? Why not only Efang they escape? Again, now which can juju whether other people they don't get them because you know they depend on juju. Now arrangement. When did they tell the bid and when you come, focus this one, finish them. Focus this one, finish them. And also they don't kill all of them. Now Yabacho that it there would be. And then these other one, the way they stand here where I talk say they look like innocent and ignorant. Well, if we not be ignorant, or we not be innocent, when I don't hear the voice of power from home front, where say make a call on our names. That's why they call on our names. And I call on our names or tell when I say, even for home front, they don't notice una. Mo una comot, now repent, come back to the interim government. Nobody say join, come back to the interim government. Because all una come up for interim government. If we are not come up for interim government, at least we'll have been there for Skakuf, where we be transformed, where all ambassadors they be agree. Fontem and Agwabala, I remember the prophetic words of Agwabala. Say time go come where they go beg for federation. They don't go get them. But Agwabala, if you talk that one now, yeah, Fontem, if you talk him, Fontem come for America. They meet for this meeting where they meet for here so. This one we they see and so. They write document. Fontem, here and this who said that Akuro man, they eat for this meeting said. Yeah, and Akuro man, they go shidon, doctor the meeting. I mean the minutes of the letter. Doctor am. Because Dr. Fontem na doctor. Here and this contractor, where they say they owe how many millions. So they try to do everything for please La Republic of Cameroon by selling Ambazonia back into La Republic, forget them do their dirty work. This man and Fontem, they shouldn't go remove the word independence for the document the way they will send them for UN. Can you imagine? And they stand for here, they make noise, they shout, they call Ambazonia. They say unity for a purpose is possible. Ambazonians, what? When are the fool now who? We're not even 1959, eh? Neither are we in 1967. No, we don't pass that age. Our part, the way they be. So many things in the day where they will find them difficult for pass them across. But today we don't be in the age of technology. When a kurumba cough, before one finish, somebody at home front is already interpreting. A man like this way, he go join Ayabacho, take criminals, send them for their village. They go begin tax poor palm wine tapper the way they just manage for live their life. They want get their own country. Somebody from the same village, he no go agree. If I come for that village, I will denounce you in the public. I will call you devil incarnate, publicize your name. But for now, I did tell the spiritual cabinet, take note of these people then. Bring them before our God. That is the only consolation we will get them. Say, we don't hand over this fight for God. Look, all of them. Spiritual cabinet, I'm sure you are watching. Yes, I see some of you are watching. Note these people. We will take them back to God. Because now only God. Some of them, they really, really struggle for come out for the dungeon where they don't find themselves. Yes, they did struggle. But they did get them a bit different. Yes, because they don't know. But Ambazonians, I want to tell we say, Papa got a day on the throne and a day on our behalf and a day for we. So please, make we, Ambazonians them, no say group enough fit. That group the way these people they follow, they know say no fit take we anywhere. Now a game where now still La Republic they play. Yes. Now game where La Republic they play. I want to tell Ambazonian and say this fight not real. It no be for game. It no be for game. This fight not real. And Ambazonians will go rich. You know why we will reach? I get the confident, 100% confident, say we go reach. Because Papa God, he don't put a hand for them. Make Baraku with all which we don't study and join up together with Akwanga and Kometa. May they go form that their which way they form them. In fact, may they come go for Kometa village. Go meet up who way they feel meet up and for day. At the end of the day, Papa God will they heaven. He go prove for una say, truly, truly, this fight, it don't take them over. Oh yes. For how many years now? How many years? Kometa go for KN, for APNC, for Philadelphia. Go talk rubbish for day. Come back, nyate end of house like snail. Then they pretend. No make them. We know your history. And then home front you, they know who you be. Yes, say now una. We don't make a don't kill additional people. Their blood there for una head. Yes, the blood there for una head. All una way una day for here where una never turn up with the interim government for 1 month. We get government. We don't get groups. When I don't form how many groups then, you know waka. Whatever she don't ask when herself say, just this interim government. We don't form this group. It go knock. Form this one. It go knock. We form ARRC. Whether it be the means and say with you for fight against Dr. Sako. You know waka. Would I start this other one? Gain enter. Come it and come with your own saying whether a restoration or whatever council. Fight it, you know waka. Some doctor then day for the way they see wait evidence for where they accuse our president say do. You know waka. We don't go surrender. When man pass una carry in Kenya, no so they talk for country talk. Why are you people still trying to do what we no go waka? La Republic don't do the best. Now then this way they try for come back algo. I don't know how much money they don't give some of una. Or they don't just promise and promise. Like their own, they know how for sabotage and for promise. And some of one the way they struggle for make sure they fulfill. Like I hear Uncle Man, one day they talk say, I have done my best. Yes, be different from the chief of all of them, Paul Bia, where he confessed for more Abrahamic conference. Say this, so we have done everything to bring them together, and waka. So any man where it try, he best. Make I tell una for home front. Yes, when I see them, they come with that ammunition them so. When I just report. But I want for assure when I say, man, if you fight ghost. That's why we tell our Amazonian restoration fighters for fight in the position of ghost fighters. Stop showing your faces. Stop making display. This will not be film. Now real. A lot of people don't beat themselves for 7 years. And the end of the battle, it don't come. We want to beg these people the way they don't prove for Ambazonians. Say they be enemies in the house. When I still they are alive. And when I get clergymen them, where they still sing the song for our ears. Please, Muna come for inside house. Go back to your LGA. If we don't jump come out, like a good number of my friend, the way some of them they hang outside, some of the way they get the fear of God, they don't boldly come back to their house. And they boldly talk because they recognize that this is our house. But you, where you get all kind of thing there, where you hang on for your skin, you don't go from one native doctor to the other, enter one fraternal society or the other, do one thing or the other, try for send lightning, come back for you. They do everything for blackmail a person where God don't choose them, and you don't fail. Why don't you surrender? Now say black man no get the shame for say you don't pass me. You don't try in darkness, you know worker. You come in the light, you know worker. You talk, you know worker. My dear friend, the advice I will advise you now, that say make you surrender. Go back to your LGA. My time is up, and I want for end up for tell Ambazonia and then say, after tomorrow, now the federal draft, where the Atlantic zone, it go host them. Please, don't fail. Come over to the Atlantic zone for the federal draft and bring in your contribution. And those of you where we don't make promises in the other past drafts of Savannah and Midland, this is an opportunity for come redeem your draft. I already see a list of a number of Ambazonians where they already put down payment of their draft, because these contractors for La Republic, they'll either pay back the money or they go chop their fingers, or they go sell themselves and their families. They don't go sell Ambazonians again. Yes, we don't determine. They will not sell us again. No matter the game. Those of you in Canada, anything where you sign, I hear some document they go around, say Britain they sign a secret agreement for sell Ambazonia for La Republic of Cameroon. We are partly agree, and we power call from home front. He say it be an eyewitness. He don't talk him, and it be an ear witness to where General de Gaulle of France if he talk, say the Queen don't give away a small offer. And we know say historian Lobati, he give the details of the whole structure here. And many ambassadors they talk say, why you can't talk history? We go talk. Because if we don't talk so, you not gonna know the people they don't sell way out for this 21st century. Then you go blame our forefathers where they will do their best for make sure say me they not kill them, because at that time our population will still be small. This is about 30 years ago. Now, 30 years. See how much people they were Ambazonia don't get them. And now for this 7 years war, if we are counting 50,000 plus, where they don't kill them, where they almost go now to 100,000 or 100 and something thousand, where we put the one the way they be kill them before this thing it come in the open in 2016. They will see say we don't lost Ambazonia in them. If we papa they be start that kind of thing at that time, what if it don't happen? They will not eliminate we all together. But God, He give them wisdom. They play the game. Now the ball don't come fall for a hand. And there's some young boys them, where they don't want to listen for our history. They still play games. Please, wake up. Yes, wake up. I know praise me fire, thunder you are go praise me, you wake up. But if you don't wake up, you don't call the fire by yourself. We will surely thunder you. That is the God we are serving. So be very careful. The blood way, when I don't go really give for secret society, it don't correct. Now the lesson that way, I come for tell when I come back for an ancestor where it bless. Abraham, now the ancestor where it bless. Your own ancestor. That's why when you go for village, they give you something for poison another of your brother. They curse you and curse your brother. But Abraham not the curse. He not even curse Ishmael. We not be the legitimate child. He instead bless you. But now with this, with the follow ancestor, the way they curse every now and then. Me, I go prefer for follow me a strange ancestor way go bless me. I don't follow the one way every day na curses. We power for your talk say, who the see good go from Gambe? I don't see good for Abraham and Jesus. We president don't see good for Abraham and Jesus. Some of his cabinet member them, they don't see good for Abraham and Jesus. And they decide to follow you. Then you should don't follow you to criticize. Go forward, you know if you go. Only backward. Jealousy and hatred. It want to kill you. Because your brother there for a place where if he perform, and you want to go shoot up for the way you know if he perform. For sell we for how many pieces of silver? Where you know go even chop them. What a wickedness. Again, with the prayer for una. Most of them, I don't show have a picture today. Me, Papa God, a get sorry heart for all una and for all we the one for go from Ambazonia. More work a fine go from Ambazonia. All right, brother, you say you want to tell them, say, Papa God know his name. Yes, he knows the name of Ambazonia, and that is why we stick for ye. May God bless the people of Ambazonia, and don't forget, liberation prayer, it will come up in the next 43 minutes. Yes, in the next 43 minutes, you will get liberation prayer on this channel. Don't miss it out. And I believe, say, the servant of God, he could pray for these people the way I don't put their picture and Ambazonians, they don't see them. When I watch out for that people then. Because God, he could do something for their lives. May God bless Ambazonia.
You are the view. I hear your voice in my heart. Lord, I feel your love over me. Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the pillow. Abba Father, you know my name. Papa, you know me. Jesus, your love, now my master, your kindness, now wonder, Every time I look around, now you are the sea. Every time I turn around, now you are the field. Jesus, you say, I be a picking, no. Jesus, you say, your love go cover